took a nasty spill. Hit a deer.
Yeah. Smoked it.
Jimmy, how bad was that fall? Did you guys see it?
Bad, dude. It was a good one.
Seriously? Like, oh, my arm.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
It's Scooter Cannonball time! Think of it as a Super Bowl of scooter riding events. But instead of football, you get to ride a scooter. And instead of a trophy, you get a lifetime supply of a sore back and hemorrhoids. You'll make friendships that survive 500 miles a day of bouncing over potholes and dodging wildlife. Only to question those friendships when someone's GPS leads you into the middle of nowhere. And then you do it all over again for 8 straight days and picking up enough road grime to make a swamp look clean. This year, we're going from Oregon to Texas. Roughly 4,000 miles of pure, unadulterated scooter chaos through some of the most treacherous road conditions a scooter has ever been allowed to endure. Think of rugged wilderness, deserts, oil fields, every possible weather condition short of a tornado in your helmet.
Are you ready?
Today is the fateful day 7.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. That had to hurt, man. You're tough as nails, dude.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, no shit.
Did you see the whole thing?
Yeah, it was right behind you. We were going about 60, and the little deer hopped out. It looked like he was going to maybe jump back, and then he, of course, jumped right in front of you, and then you hit the ground at 60, full speed, hard, and then you were rolling while the bike was sliding down the road. Then,
Seriously, was I knocked out?
yeah, you were knocked out cold.
For how long?
Not terribly long, maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
Wow, look at the bike.
All the oil was spilled out.
Today is the penultimate day of Scooter Cannonball 2025. Today is day 7. We're going from Pecos to Kerrville, a 551-mile day of which 10 miles of it is unpaved. It should take just short of 13 hours of riding through the hot, desolate landscape of Texas. Added to all that, there's a 200-mile stretch with no gas stations, so you better be prepared to pull over and gas up with your own auxiliary tanks of petrol. I'm carrying 8 gallons to be on the safe side. 2 up front, 2 between my legs, 2 under the seat, and Bruno is already filled to the brim. It's gonna be a tough one, but I'm more than prepared. It just means I have to leave earlier than usual to get into Kerrville at a half-decent time and try to avoid the scorching heat of a late June afternoon in Texas. Iran is 29 miles away. Better be careful. I hear it's dangerous in Iran. I'm slicing through day 7 like hot knife through butter. I'm making great progress, hitting my bonus points and becoming really efficient. I've also learned exactly when to gas up. I was already 1 tank in and had enough to get me the entire way without stopping to refuel. Day 7 feels like it's already done. I might as well be relaxing on South Padre Island with a...
Ambulance is coming to check on you, especially since you're out cold, just to make sure you're okay. You don't have to go with them if you don't want to, but they're going to at least check on you, okay?
Okay.
Motorcycle wreck. Loss of consciousness
So you
for
can't have
10
your phone out
minutes.
in
He
here.
was wearing a
Sorry?
helmet.
You can't be taking pictures in here.
Are y'all going to want us to call a wrecker to come pick it up, or y'all?
We'll have a support truck.
We got a support truck that's going to pick it up. Thank you.
Okay.
Whatever it takes. 24 hours later, we strapped Bruno to the back of the truck. Feeling sad and sore, we began our long ride home. I was still hurting from not finishing and from the 5 broken ribs, bruised kidney, and a punctured lung. But I was very lucky. It could have been a lot worse.
they're going to transfer me to a bigger hospital, but I'll be okay. I've got 5 broken ribs, pneumothorax, and a broken clavicle. Hurts like hell, but Forza probably didn't survive, unfortunately. So, but anyways, just thought I'd let you guys know. This will probably be the last post for a few days, so. Just ready to come home. In the hospital now for 5 days. And, yeah. Look forward to taking a shower here in a little bit. It'll be my first one. Pretty excited. Hospital food sucks, but been a couple of good things.
Here comes the authority with no credentials. Mehdi Habibi, come on in. Bring it in, brother. How you doing?
How was your rib?
Oh, better.
Yeah?
Better.
You can cough and laugh and...
I could. You know what? I am judging it based on how I'm sneezing. 4 weeks later, I'm sneezing in such a way where I'm not grabbing it like I've been shot in the chest.
Yeah.
The other day I was riding my bike. I'm riding a bike 4 weeks later. And I smelled something, it got me going, and I was ready to sneeze, and I said, no.
Don't sneeze.
Don't sneeze, I'm not on the bike. And then I pulled over to a parking lot of some office building, and I thought, here we go. Ya setar. I felt like I got shot in the ribs. I doubled over like this, and I thought anyone who's gonna drive by, they're gonna see this old man is having a heart attack. It hurt like a motherfucker.
Sneezing, laughing. That was number 2.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It's the sneezing. The laughing is a mild, gentle, fun ache.
Okay.
It's the laughing. But so the number 2 is not a problem.
So the last time I had bruised/broken ribs.
Yeah.
From my rugby days, I had to take laxatives.
Why?
To make number 2 much easier.
What do you mean?
You squeeze and then you feel it.
So when you're pushing it out, you're feeling...
It won't let you.
Did you crush your ribs, or did you just... I mean, what the hell?
Broken ribs/bruised ribs, there's nothing you can do about it. Even if you go to the doctor and you get x-ray, they'll tell you have to chill. You got to chill for 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, so nobody goes to the doctor for broken ribs.
5 weeks?
It depends on how, like, is it bruised, is it broken, is it displaced? Is it the muscle that's in between, the tissue that's in between the ribs that's damaged? So
you didn't shit for 5 weeks?
Laxatives. I'm not kidding. You got to make it easy.
Yeah, no, I was fine in that department. But in the things that you listed, laughing was the next one. Then after that, it's the coughing.
Yeah.
But sneezing was the worst. Now, when I'm coughing, I'm just doing gentle coughing. I'm not hawking up a lung.
Yeah. So why did you land on a rock, or?
I don't know, man. I saw the videos.
Over the handlebars, or?
Let me tell you what happened. I was kicking ass. It was day 7. I'm kicking ass. I'm hitting all of my bonus points, checkpoints. Day 7 out of 8.
Okay, almost there.
Almost there. And when you hit day 7, to me, in my mind, because I've done one already, when I hit day 7, last time it was to Rome, Georgia. One more to go from Georgia to South Carolina. I know the area. It's easy.
Yeah.
Day 7 was from Santa Fe to Kerrville, Texas. Okay. Day 8 is from Kerrville, Texas to South Padre Island, Texas. So it's Texas within Texas. I know Texas is huge, but in my mind, it's 470 miles, and I just did 551. 470 is nothing.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I wasn't checked out. I was 100% locked in. I'm 5 hours in. I'm hitting bonus points, checkpoints. I'm killing it. I'm going down the stretch of road. I see a deer in the distance, and I'm like, don't you dare, motherfucker. And then I honk my horn from far away. He sits up, he looks at me, and I'm like, okay, so now we both see each other.
Yeah. What's your speed?
60 miles an hour.
Okay. So you're hauling.
I'll tell you what, I didn't know what my speed was because on day 7, when I woke up, my speedometer had me at 0 for everything.
A technical issue, okay.
When you ride your scooter,
That's a Vespa moment.
when you ride anything for 3,500 miles at that point,
Any bike, yeah.
any bike, like you're riding it through, I mean, like you are that, as we say بالعراقي, that نيجي عرضها. You are fucking this scooter up.
Yeah.
Scooters aren't supposed to be going through dirt roads and mountains and valleys and through fucking splashing and things like that, and you're doing tight twisties coming around, you know, mountain goats and shit like that, and you're doing 60, 70 miles an hour, you're hauling ass. By day 7, my speedometer was 0. Now, because the day before we changed the back tire and somebody said something about, oh, you have to calibrate it, and you know me, I don't understand these things.
Yeah.
Back tire is going to be got to change the tire, but you got to calibrate it in some way that's got something to do with the, I don't know. المهم, I look at it, he looks at me, I'm like, now we have a relationship, now we have an agreement, now you're going to stay where you are, you're going to chomp your food, I'm going to keep on going, and yalla, let's go. I get close to him, he looks at me, I get close to him, he looks at me, I'm like, don't you dare. He gets up and cuts me. I remember the moment where I looked at this deer eye to eye, and I thought I could kick it away.
So time slowed down?
Usually for me, in general, Mehdi, when I go through a calamity, if it's a car crash or if it's something, time always slows down for me. In that moment of time. I was in a car crash years ago where the car rolled. And it was just like in one of those Guy Ritchie movies. Or like, have you seen like Sherlock Holmes? Where, like the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. Where it's like, okay, he's not going to punch me, I'm going to move my chin away and I'm going to do this to him and everything. And like he slows everything down. It's just like that. When I'm in a moment of calamity, everything slows down. It's like a comic book.
So you had a couple options. To kick the deer away, turn. So the deer came in from the right?
From the right.
And you're, okay.
I'm going straight from the right. He came this way. I'm going that way from the right. And I saw him and I thought, let's kick him. I had a couple of options. And the other option was to veer around him. And for a split second, I thought I had it. Next thing I knew, I think I told you the story. I woke up like the Undertaker from WWF, WWE.
I gotta get back in.
I was flat like this, and I just sat up, and I said, I think the first thing I said was, I think my bike's okay. Is my bike okay? I was more concerned about the bike. But everything happened so fast. And apparently I was out for 5 minutes. But a buddy of mine, Ryan, hit a deer and he was out for 12 minutes.
The longer it is, the worse the concussion is. The worse the traumatic brain injury is.
He suffered 5 broken ribs. 3 were smashed. يعني طحنها. He turned it into powder. Smashed.
His ribs are smashed?
Smashed.
Did you have to do like the metal thing inside his ribs? Yeah. Those are bad.
Broken clavicle. He had a punctured lung. A rotator cuff surgery he's got to do now. And they say that he's got mild brain...
Mild traumatic brain injury?
Yeah, you see, this is after me getting hit in the head. I don't remember what it is. Now, when I saw you, you were convinced that I had...
You had a little one. You had a little one. I mean, you sent me 6 videos asking the same questions to the guys that were attending to you. And all the questions are, hey, what happened? Is everything okay? Like, the guys, different people, answer the question with a smile on their face, and then another video that you'd send. Hey, well, what's going on? Is everything okay? Okay, you got into an accident. You were out for 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, is bike okay? Yeah, bike is shot. You gotta rest. 6 videos. So you had some amnesia going on. So you can't form new memories for a little bit. Now that's a clear sign for a concussion.
So I was resetting every time?
Every, however it is, 60 seconds or 45 seconds, and you do that for a little bit until your brain settles down. So you had an anterograde amnesia.
A what?
Anterograde amnesia.
Anterograde?
Anterograde amnesia. And that's a clear sign of, depending on how long it is, either a mild or severe or gentle brain traumatic injury.
Now, you've experienced a few of these, not yourself personally, but you've been around people that have experienced this.
I've played rugby for 17 years. I've seen it on the field many
You must
times.
have seen a shit ton of concussions at rugby.
Cycling, I've seen crashes where cyclists wake up but they can't form new memories. Exactly the same thing you did, which is just repeating the same questions over and over every 45 seconds for a good hour and a half until they settle down, and then they're like, okay. It's a normal reaction of a brain that's got concussed. But you did the CT scan, right?
Do the CT scan, everything.
You don't have any structural issues. You're good. But usually the ones that get severe concussions, they end up with a couple weeks or at least 2 days or 3 days with sometimes they have blurry vision. They can't stand the light. They can't focus on their computer or cell phone. If you haven't had any of those issues, then you really had a very mild one.
Yeah.
But your symptoms are only that short amnesia for I don't know how long it lasted for you, but probably 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I tell you what's frightening for me after the fact, other than the fact that anything could have happened, from dying to being a paraplegic to it could happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Or we could have bounced and just woke up and continued.
Or I could have bounced and just woke up and continued and complain about me taking a dump. If it wasn't for this thing.
Oh, yeah. Let me see that. I mean, HTC is you get a decent helmet. I mean, it's damage on all sides. You got a frontal impact here. You got a side impact here. You got another side impact here. So you bounced a couple times. And if you weren't having this, it would have been much worse. Do you remember was this up or was it down?
Down.
It was down. So if you had this up,
I would have been.
It would have been worse because this is damage here.
I would have lost half of my face.
So yeah, so it would have been a little bit worse. But this is decent scratches here.
Can I use this helmet again?
Nah.
Why not?
This is damaged helmet. I mean, sometimes there's structural issues inside.
Oh yeah.
You can't see. There's cracks and things like that. Nobody should use a helmet that's been crashed. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
My brain would have been omelets. Would have been scrambled.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, everything. I didn't feel pain for a while.
Oh, in the beginning, like when you woke up. Yeah, your adrenaline is good. It's kicking in. Once that settles down, you start feeling a little bit of pain.
I start to feel a little bit of pain. What I thought was fascinating was the cop came and said that there's an ambulance coming by. You don't have to get in it if you don't want to. And in my mind,
that's probably 90% of people would not take an ambulance and fork up $5,000 or however it is.
My friend Scott, when he fell on day 3, he was only doing 20 miles an hour. Oh, by the way, how do I know it was 60? Because the guys behind me, they clocked me at 60,
okay.
Even though mine was 0. My friend Scott was only doing 20 miles an hour. It can't be more than 20.
Yeah.
If it's going to be excessive, it's going to be 25. Yeah. On gravel dirt road, the same dirt road that I was doing 16 on.
Yeah.
At a very low speed. He fell. 8 broken ribs. I didn't even know that we had 8 ribs. 8 broken ribs. He lost 50% lung capacity.
Ooh.
He was in a
Collapsed
hospital
lung,
for
yeah.
5 days.
Yeah.
He had the tube sticking out of him like a bagpipe at 20 miles an hour.
Emergency inside or something. I mean, slow speed impact crashes can be worse than high speed crashes. High speed crashes, if you're not hitting a particular impact, you're gonna slide and kind of just slide away. At slow speed, you're gonna just bounce and just drop on the asphalt. And depending on how you put your arm in there, or if you put your arm and you do this, your arm is gonna hit your ribs and crack your ribs, break your collarbone here. So that slow speed ones can be sometimes worse. Break your hip. If you put your leg in there, thinking you can save it.
What, like if you're going slow and you just stick your leg out?
And you put it the wrong way, it just dislocates your hip or breaks your hip. It can be worse than high speed ones. High speed ones, if you have the right gear, you got good armored jeans and armored jacket. Just glide on it and just put your arm around you and kind of bounce around.
It's like a roll.
Tumble away.
It's like a tumble.
Yeah, but it's still a crash is a crash. So,
have you crashed riding a bike?
I crashed on the bicycle. One time we were.
Now you've got no protection.
No protection. Do a helmet. One of the guys we had a couple guys went in on an attack.
Hold on a second, but your helmets aren't like these though.
Yeah, but it protects. It comes down. It's sticking out a little bit, so it's not going to protect your jaw on this part. But as you land, it gives some form of protection. This is better than the good old days where riders, cyclists didn't have any protection. I mean, most cyclists, if you look at some of the old videos of Tour de France from 15 years ago and going backward, I didn't have any protection. 20 years all the way, there's no protection. Just rode just like that. It's crazy. But anyway, so I tumbled. I went over the handlebar. Somebody hit the brake on a squirrel as we're drafting.
On a what?
On a squirrel. Squirrel crossed the street. Danced on the street. Didn't even cross the street. And we're doing 30 miles an hour. And I was behind the lead guy. The lead guy hit the brake on me. He was drafting. My front wheel is 5 inches from his back wheel. And he hit the brake. And I went over the handlebar and just bounced on the asphalt. And
did you hit your head?
I hit the helmet was slightly damaged, but I kind of rolled on it, and my back came on me as my hip hit the asphalt and broke my L1 and L2.
Oh,
so I had to
talking about having a hard time taking a shit.
Yeah, I had to sit at home for 4 weeks. I think for the first 2 weeks I had one of those plastic kind of, I don't know, like a turtle shell thing that just holds your back upright.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How about sleeping or taking a shower?
You just sit like that. You just sleep in the same position.
God damn.
Yeah.
And here you are to tell the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah.
Would you consider taking one of those across the country the next? Well, not one of those, but would you consider doing the cannonball?
No.
Why not?
That's too much work.
Dude, if there is anyone who is made for the cannonball, it's you. And I'll tell you why. In the time that I've known you, there are things that you won't do because, what do you always say? There's not enough? Adrenaline. There's not enough adrenaline. Man, do you want to play golf? I don't want to play golf. There's not enough adrenaline. There's not enough adrenaline. I've seen you ski. I mean, like, you'll come down a cliff where no one's got business coming down. But you'll go down it, and I'll meet you half an hour later, and your heart's still pumping through your gums. I'm like, did you enjoy that? There was adrenaline. You don't think there's enough adrenaline in taking?
I think there is, but
you would love it.
You could probably go faster on different motorcycles.
You could, but it's not about speed.
It's true.
You know, because it's not a race.
Yeah.
And if you got a bigger bike, then you get penalized. You get handicapped. So on my 300cc, I get penalized. I get handicapped 25%.
Yeah.
To level out the playing field for something that's not a race.
Yeah.
And you really collect some points and try to do the best you can against yourself.
Yeah.
So, in terms of an adrenaline rush, you could take it as far as you want to take it.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's some fast scooters out there. I mean, I haven't tried it. So the right answer is I'll have to try it.
Well, I will tell you, taking a scooter on a flat road around town,
Yeah.
you'll be bored.
Yeah.
It's
Nothing.
not for you.
Yeah.
No, really, it's not for you. Taking a scooter for a ride from here to High Point on the highway, maybe so, but it's not for you.
Yeah.
But taking a scooter, like how they have on the Cannonball, on windy roads, coming down mountains, going through dirt roads, gravel roads, where there is big loose stone, there is a cliffside on one side, and all the way down a tumble to the abyss.
That's fun.
Taking a scooter on that is something that I think you might enjoy. Wallah. I think if we were to take a scooter all the way up to, I don't think you'd enjoy the Blue Ridge Parkway, because it's just nice and beautiful and rolling, and you'd want to crank it and just tear ass through it. But if you did the Tail of the Dragon
on a scooter, oh, I'm sure that's fun.
You would have a great time.
I mean, just taking those switchbacks,
you'd have a great time
in a smooth way, and getting a nice rhythm and go through it. That's a nice feeling.
Like you're skiing. Yeah, when you're riding a motorbike, I'm sure it's just as exhilarating.
Yeah.
But with a scooter, it's just a twist and go.
But so you have unfinished business now.
I've got unfinished business.
So you got how many miles?
Close to 1,000.
So you'll do that in 2027?
What, to finish day 7 and day 8?
So 2027, you'll do it. Are you going to do 2027?
2027, I'm doing no matter what, any which way.
Okay, and you'll finish.
I want to finish 2025.
Okay, so that's the unfinished business. So you'll go back and do it again. Do the last miles.
2 days.
So you're gonna go where the deer.
No, I'm gonna start from the beginning. From day.
Oh, you're gonna redo the whole day.
The whole day.
You don't want to stop where the deer said hi.
Day 7 is 200 miles of no gas stations.
Oh, there's 200 miles in it that has no
gas stations.
So you have to refuel and
you got to have your auxiliary tanks.
Gas tanks and
I carried with me close to 8 gallons. I overdid it, but I didn't want to be stranded in the middle of nowhere, because with a 300cc Vespa, the high-tech, the high-performance engine, the one that I had, the HPE, everything is relative. It can be a gas guzzler, especially the way I ride it, and I ride it
fast. Yeah.
Full
so
throttle.
if you look at how much gas you're carrying, how many miles do you have? Just fully loaded.
100 miles.
No, fully loaded with the extra canisters. You know.
Oh, I would have with the extra. I would have enough for 400 miles.
Okay, so you're good.
Yeah. And I went all the way, like I doubled it.
Yeah.
We say in Iraqi, "Lo toche, lo tiksar moche." You either touch it, lo toche,
and don't break its brain.
Its brain. No tiksar moche. I go all the way to breaking brains. I break brains when it comes to being stranded in the middle of nowhere with no gas.
Yeah.
I'm breaking brains. I'm bringing with me enough gas to start a war.
but do you guys have like a SAG vehicle or some support?
We have support vehicles.
Okay.
We have support vehicles. I signed up for the support vehicle. Support vehicle could also get you, if you crash, you could put your
trailer.
Yeah, but that's if you sign up for it. I signed up for it.
Okay.
But you've got 2 support vehicles and 250 riders to cover across 500-mile span.
Okay, so statistically speaking,
especially when
somebody's going to use it.
Almost anywhere we went, there was no GPS, there was no phone signal.
Data signal, yeah. Okay.
So
how are you navigating? Maps?
I navigated
you have it memorized?
Up here before I crashed because I forgot everything. Where am I? What the hell am I doing here? Is my bike ready? Let's go. It's nothing but a scratch. Let's go. Yalla. No. So people go overboard when it comes to navigation.
Yeah.
I find, and I use the word overboard because that's just my
They
perspective.
have like standalone GPS and stuff like
Man, they got standalone GPS. They got Garmin's. They've got a mini satellite following them. They're going over crazy.
that. Nobody's winging it like you.
You know me. I've got my iPhone. I've got my Google Maps, and my friend Scott, the one that broke 8 ribs and was in hospital for 5 days.
Yeah.
The day before leaving, I was, like I said, because they didn't give us the maps, by the way. We only found out where we were going 24 hours before the day we were leaving.
Yeah, they don't want you to scout the route. And, yeah.
Day one, they told us a week before,
Okay.
but where we were going was the day before leaving.
So what did they hand? Did they hand you like paper maps, or was there electronic format, or
There was both.
Okay. Was it GPX file?
They gave you a link
Okay.
to go to.
Okay.
You know me. I'm like, what the hell's this, Mehdi? Where are you? Come fix this.
Follow this route, and then there's another
And go.
one, and there's another.
But then I was talking to Scott, and Scott said, you do realize that there's no phone service on almost 90% of this going on. I said to him, so what the hell do I do?
So you haven't had a Garmin device? They just upload the route to it, and a Garmin device that talks to your Cardo, and your Cardo tells you turn right, turn left.
What Cardo?
You don't have a Cardo.
What Cardo?
Cardo or Sano or whatever it is.
Pleaso.
Wow.
I don't have a Cardo. But it was a serious concern. And Scott said to me, but you could download the offline maps.
Yeah, on Google, yeah.
And I said to him, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Download offline maps.
yeah, you can download that.
And he said, even if you don't have phone service, if you downloaded the maps offline,
You can access it.
then you can still access it. But don't dick around with it. Like, don't get off because then you can't get it back.
Yeah.
Just keep it on that screen.
Yeah.
I said to him, what are you, like, how? Here's my phone. Could you please download for day one and show me how you do it? And he did it all there. I thought, okay, remember how this was done.
So you're a clear case of a human being that can't live without its social setting.
I'm too lazy.
You need friends and family.
I'm too lazy. I have people do things for me
to get
instead.
you going. That's good.
No, I have them do things for. At a pinch, if I have to, if I was really pushed and I really must and I've got to, it'd be like, for fuck's sake, okay, fine, I'll do it.
So if there's like World War III and everybody's nuking everybody, and you're just down to yourself and you're in the middle of the woods.
All by myself, I could figure it out.
You got to survive.
It was just me.
Yeah.
But if I was with you, you'll be doing the hunting. You'll be getting this to shelter.
You'll be washing the dishes inside. Okay.
Sure. I'll be washing the dishes inside. But I'm not getting tired. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. And so then Scott downloaded the offline maps for me. And I thought, oh, that's it? All right, well, guys, I got to go home now. Bye. And I downloaded all the maps, offline maps. And I triple downloaded it.
Yeah.
Not once was I ever without a map.
Yeah, that's a good feature. Google didn't have it. They added it 2 years ago.
Not once did I think to myself, oh shit, where do I go now?
Yeah.
There was one moment where that happened, where I dicked around with it. We say, بالعراقي بعبصت بيها. And it happened to me on the first time. بعبصت with my Google Maps, and I had no idea about offline maps.
So you know what the funny thing is? We have the same word.
بعبصت?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. بعبصت بيها.
Well, we thought, I didn't know it was purely Arabic term.
An Iraqi word, exclusive, or like an Arabic word, yeah. بعبصت بيها. And I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, here I go. I saw somebody in the distance, and I thought, oh, okay, he's going that way, I'm going to follow him.
Yeah.
And I caught up to him, and finally I had one bar. And I thought, okay.
And it updated the route.
No, you have to go back and do the whole thing again.
Okay.
Hoping that I go back to the maps, click this, click that. It might come on, might not come on. I'm writing, I'm looking at the map, I'm looking at this guy, I'm thinking, well, first of all, I hope he's going my way. I hope he's not somebody else.
So over a one-day route, how many locations do you have to hit?
8 in general.
Okay.
8s.
So as long as you get to those 8, doesn't matter what the route is.
As long as you get to the 3 of the 8s.
Yeah, but you want points.
Or you want to get the checkpoints, because if you don't get the checkpoints, then you get a did not qualify. I did not finish, a DNF. If you don't get the checkpoints, you get a DNF.
So if you hit at least 3,
you gotta hit. No, not at least. You gotta hit 3. Yeah.
And if you get more than 3, you get points for each ones you.
For the bonus points.
Bonus points, okay.
And so how it works is that within a day you've got anywhere from 8 to 11 stops.
Okay.
Of which always 3 are checkpoints. And the other stops are bonus points.
Are there 3 particular mandatory stops or any 3?
Mandatory.
So there's particular 3.
3 particular mandatory.
That you have to hit.
You have to hit. Then you've got from 5 to 8 other bonus points, which you can choose or choose not to hit. I'll give an example. There's a bonus point after you ride 25 miles on gravel.
Yeah.
Do you want this bonus point, or you could go around it and keep on going, miss this bonus point, and hit the next one?
Yeah.
Right?
So there is some optimization to be done.
Optimization. Yeah. And some people use that as a strategy.
And there's a time penalty too?
No.
There's no time penalty?
No.
If you get there at 11 at night and you hit all the 8 or 11 or whatever, however it is,
exactly,
you're good to go.
As long as you get in before midnight, because the day starts. So you can start at any point. You can start at midnight. If you've got the map and you know what's going on, you can start at midnight.
You'd be done
at
6 in the morning.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
So you start whenever you want to start. So you got 24 hours to do it in.
Oh, 24 hours. Okay.
Yeah. And so quite often your first point is never a checkpoint. It's always a bonus point.
Okay.
Something like a post office or a church.
Were you supposed to take a picture and keep going, or is there somebody in there that will sign on you?
You take a picture from the app that you have. There's an app that you use.
Okay.
And there's a camera within the app.
You upload it.
You click it, you upload it.
Okay.
And there's a timestamp underneath.
Ooh, that's sophisticated.
Timestamp with your rider number and everything, because it's the app on your phone that you downloaded on your phone. And it's all personal to you.
Yeah.
And so when you take a picture, rider number 183 Al Zubaydi, checked in then. Clear. Next. Embarking on this adventure was like signing up for a roller coaster. Thrilling, slightly terrifying, and occasionally making me question my life choices. I saw sights so incredible, I almost forgot to blink. From rock formations that looked like they belonged in a fantasy movie, to forests so dense, I was pretty sure I might get lost forever. I met old friends that have forgiven me, and new ones I'm pretty sure I'll share a bond with forever. Away we go! Every moment was like a wild mix of awe and laughter, and did I just really do that? Gratitude. And honestly, I'm thankful for every hilarious stumble and surprise encounter, and I can't wait to do it all over again, preferably with fewer falls and less speeding tickets. Thank you so much for watching the Scooter Cannonball 2025 series, and there is only one thing left to say. Away we go! All I got to say is you can dance. If you like this video, please smash a like, hit the subscribe button, and smack that notify bell so every single time I post one of my shenanigans and malarkeys, you'll be informed. And please tell everyone that you've met and that you've ever met and the people you are going to meet in the future about this channel. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. A special thanks goes out to my buddy Nader Hamid, an extremely talented friend of mine. I use his music for the entire series. Thank you, Nader, for letting me use your music. Please go to Spotify, find him out, download his songs. You're gonna love him. And there's only one thing left to say. And away we go! Baila, baila, baila. Baila, baila, baila. All I got to say is you can dance today
But nobody knows if you're gonna be dancing tomorrow. All you gotta do is dance away the blues. My